Thank you, Fred. Juvenile incarceration is down across the state of Kentucky, but there's still a disparity in the number of crimes committed by black youth.
WLKY's Carrie Grace breaks down the numbers and tells us what's being done to correct the problem in this month's Project Community.
These statistics are startling, but they're not new. Black youth incarcerated at a much higher rate than white youth. But that doesn't mean there aren't people fighting to change it.
These are the juveniles who are facing the most serious offenses.
The youth who come before Judge Brian C. Edwards have committed felonies, been caught with a gun, or have several previous offenses.
You're really trying to balance a lot. You're trying to balance what the future holds for this young person that's in front of you who's been charged with a very serious offense, but you're also factoring in what constitutes justice.
And he says a disproportionate number of faces he sees are black and brown.
When we look at JCYC and we look at the numbers, it's still disproportionately populated by black males. And not only that, it's disproportionately populated by black males who come from just a few zip codes here in Jefferson County.
In 2017, 77% of the children being detained at Jefferson County Youth Detention Center were black. And 50% of those youth were from just 5 of Jefferson County's 70-plus zip codes, according to research conducted by the Jefferson County Criminal Justice Commission. And all 5 are in West and South Louisville.
16% came from one zip code, 40211. That's the zip code that I was born in, so that resonates with me.
According to Louisville Metro Police crime statistics data, in 2018, there were 682 juvenile arrests and citations. Of those, 473 were black, while 201 were white. According to Kentucky Kids Count data, black children only make up 30% of the population under the age of 17 in Jefferson County.
There's still a legacy of the historic intentional discrimination that was implemented against the individuals in this area of town. And those things don't disappear overnight.
Juvenile justice reform is something Kentucky lawmakers have addressed. In 2014, legislators passed Senate Bill 200, which expanded alternatives to jail and the courts as long as a firearm wasn't involved. It also gives judges more discretion on how to sentence youth. That's where Centerstone CEO Abby Drain says their services in the courts expanded.
When a child maybe first enters the system, it may be for a minor offense. And so what we want to do is get services around those youth early and their families, get them the supports that they need so that they don't re-enter the system over and over like a revolving door.
According to 2019 Kentucky Kids Count data, 21.5% of youth incarcerated in Kentucky's juvenile justice system were black, while just 4.6% were white.
I think that's getting into the community and working with the individuals in the community. What resources are already there in their community that will always be there, not bring resources in and then back out when you think things are stable.
Carrie Grace, WLKY News.